Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Soda Dungeon Dimension playthroughs. Once again, I am scooping through a dimension, this time dimension 9, and I am using the tip that Vinicius Sales gave to me about the forks, the bibs, the dinner boys. Thank you very much for that comment, for that suggestion. Cool stuff. Extending it to you guys, go check out the Reddit for Soda Dungeon, crazy cool stuff there. Even more important, the development team is there, posting goodies about the game, doing all sorts of crazy cool things. If I had a hat, I would take it off in respect. That is absolutely amazing. Probably the most important thing about a game, I think, is an active development team that listens to feedback and shares information about what is to come, so kudos to you guys. Anyway, with that said and done, let us dig into the Dimension 9 grinding here, or, well, it's pretty much just a walkthrough of how I did it. Setting the auto-equip to never, getting the dinner boys, making a team, spanking some mobs to get a little bit of starting equipment so that I have just a little bit easier taking out the boss. So looking for the dinner boys, they were hiding a bit, but they came around, which is good. And I figured out that I could take these dinner boys way further in the game than what I did like a few dimensions ago. So just starting it around level 300 because it gives me a chance to get a sleeping weapon, and that's always nice to have, even though it appears that you can't really put the bosses to sleep. At least I haven't been able to do it, just as I haven't been able to do the Reaper thing on them. 370 is pretty much where I jumped to with the dinner boys this time around. Scooping back, getting just a little bit of stuff so that I'm not going naked up against the bosses. And then I'm going to be making a boss tag team so that I hopefully will be able to take it out. I have no idea at this point what I'm going to be facing. Was a bit disappointed about the poison boss the last time around. Well, not really disappointed because the boss was really cool. Really cool, well designed. The way I have progressed in the game just means it's just a walk in the park when you just do the tank and spank thing. Crit damage, awesome stuff. Max is at 50. Once again, I would so much have preferred, instead of getting 1% and I can do it 50 times, give me 1/4% or 1/10%. You know, give me tiny bits and allow me to go crazy, because that is, in terms of a progression grinding game, I really don't like when you are limited in terms of your progression. Really, I mean, scale it down to 0.0000001 and still make it so that the last percentage is just gonna be so insane to get. Even if you want to cap it at 15, right? Just give the player the illusion of being able to go nuts on it and feel that whoa, I'm at 14.5. It's crazy. Most people only have 12.9, I think, anyway, so I'm a better grinder or more dedicated. You know, that feeling thing is what I am missing when it is so easy to max things. And that is, I know in the long run it doesn't really matter, but it's just those small feelings of having achieved something in the game could be twisted to something that gives me as a player, as a grinding player, as me being a crazy grinding player, that cool feeling of really crushing it, whereas now it's just okay, done that. What a waste of my time, really. But doesn't mean I don't love the game. I love the game, really, like crazy. Just me sharing my thoughts and info about it. So up against a Crazy Pants Ice Giant here. And unfortunately, he is so easy for me to take out that I'm not entirely sure what he does. The Crystallize, I think, reduces the amount of damage I deal. That is my impression. So that if you don't take him out fast, you end up dealing no damage. He does the Ice Tomb, which is an area damage. So the last 3 bosses have been area damaging dudes. One with poison, one with, I don't know what, electricity, perhaps just a lot of damage, and this one with reducing your damage at the same time. So very, very nice with the different kinds of bosses doing area. I think I would have needed him to survive a bit longer for this to be really challenging, but still it would have been something I could have just managed with the merchants, halving his hit points a few times, whacking him, easy pants. But love the design, the like drawing, animation stuff. Love the thought about how he works, if I'm correct about the reduce. Really cool stuff. Just not that challenging because I crushed it like crazy in Dimension 3 and 4, getting loads of hit points and just being able to trailblaze through the entire game really. But I guess you guys can do that with the bips and forks anyway, so it's not like I'm trying to be like, oh, I'm that good. Not at all. It's just part of me regrets that I crushed it so much at the start, because I would have liked the experience of this being more challenging. So it's on me, but yeah, that's how it is, right? So converting the last money here to essence before jumping into the portal, and the wizard did say last time. He was lying, by the way, but we'll see. Oh yes, we will. So portal time. Bum bum bum. Like I said in a few videos, I think I said it anyway, I would like to see the warrior dimension port me back to Dimension 1, losing every relic I have, giving me 1% chance to my characters pop back to life when they die or something, and we can go grind again over and over and over. Would love that stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the development team have an idea about how they want to twist it. I was a bit depressed when I saw this because 2 relics back and I was told it was the last dimension. Part of me was like, yes, I cannot get it all, you know. You need to select wisely what you want. I've always been a sucker for like hardcore games where you don't get everything served on the plate, so it was like, please make this a game where I cannot get it all. So I was like, if only I had known this before, perhaps I would have not selected the evasion, or like make the dimension so that you have these 2 sodas, one of them is gonna disappear, you can only select one. Something like that would be really cool for me. I know for many it would probably suck, but I really like that stuff where you need to make decisions that affect the gameplay. But that was playing through Dimension 10, 9, moving to Dimension 10, and yes, it is Dimension 10, and it's not the last one, because we do have the dimension called the Warrior Dimension coming after this one that never ends. So guys, as always, thank you very much for watching.